Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Explicit Wellness. Yes, today I am going to be making a eczema facial body cream and a essential oil for eczema also. But first of all, let me tell you a little bit about eczema. Eczema is an itchy skin condition, often worsened by a bacterial infection. An eczema bleach bath can kill bacteria on the skin, reducing itching, redness, and sealing. Mold and dandruff, pollen dust mites, pets, dandruff from cats and dogs. These can cause flare-ups, and environmental can trigger eczema. So if you're out and about, environmental things can cause and trigger your eczema to inflame. Now we want to talk about the food that we eat if you have eczema. These are the things that you should take in consideration. Potassium high foods, bananas, we should eat, avocados, acorn squash, sweet potatoes, white beans, and salmon. For inflammation, you should put all those foods I just mentioned in your diet because it helps with the inflammation. I'm going to mention it again. Potassium high foods are bananas, avocados, acorn squash, sweet potatoes, white beans, and salmon. Okay, that's to help with your inflammation. And finding food that can help reduce eczema symptoms. It can reduce all of that. Okay, moving along. Now we want to talk about essential oils. They have a lot of essential oils and carrier oils for eczema, but these are the ones I thought that were very high potency and that would help with eczema. Okay, so your carrier oils can be jojoba oil, sunflower oil. We have jojoba oil here. This is for the essential oils. We have a jojoba oil for our carrier oil. We have sunflower oil here, which is sunflower oil and coconut blend. We have that. And we also have our almond oil. We have almond oil. And the last one is coconut oil. Look at it. Okay. Essential oils, okay? I want to talk about tea tree oil first of all. I have my tea tree oil here. That's my tea tree oil that I'm using. Essential oil. Tea tree oil helps fight infections, reduce itching, and antifungal. So that's the main ingredient. That's what is important to me. That's what stood out to me. So I'm using some high powerful essential oils and carrier oils that I know that will work and help you to get rid of your eczema, or not just get rid of it, but keep it under control. That's the thing. Keep it under control. Okay. Eucalyptus. You can make a splasher mist with that. Okay. I have eucalyptus over here. I may be making her a eucalyptus oil plus a splash with this eucalyptus. Okay. And it's also good for antimicrobial, okay? And anti-inflammation, okay? Then the last thing we have is lavender. We have lavender. We have lavender here. 100%. All those essential oils are 100%. And it's good for sensitive skin. So, if you have eczema, your skin is already sensitive to every and anything. If you have eczema, your skin is sensitive to every and anything. So, know that. Okay, moving along. Lavender also helps to soothe dry and itchy, painful patches of skin. Okay? And it seals in the moisture. So that's why I want to use this lavender, because it will seal. And it's going to help you with, that's why I'm using lavender, because it will help seal in the moisture. It's good for dry, itchy, painful patches of the skin. And it will help soothe the skin, okay? So lavender is a good one. Okay. Now moving on, it's time to make our formula here for eczema. Okay, I had a customer, or really my coworker. She's a client of mine. She's a customer of mine, I would say. She wanted me to make her some eczema cream, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm also going to make her a essential oil, also for her skin. So the next thing we need to talk about, what are we going to put in our formula? Okay, as you can see, I have everything laid out already. So let's talk about our shea butter first. I'm going to be using shea butter, and we're going to be needing 2 tablespoons of raw shea butter. This is how it looks. Okay, that's that raw shea butter in that bag. Yes. That's pure unrefined shea butter. Okay. Next, we're going to be using our beeswax, because we need that to seal the moisture in our cream-based formula. Okay. We need beeswax. I didn't mention apricot oil, but apricot oil is good for dry skin. If you have eczema, it's good for dry skin also. It's going to help you to moisturize your skin and help revitalize your skin. Apricot oil. So I will be using that. Now, I did mention jojoba oil. We will be using jojoba oil. I have that. And I showed you the sunflower, organic sunflower oil and coconut oil blend. Yes, I'll be using that. And we have our almond oil. And we also have our coconut oil. And our essential oils. And we will be needing 2 tablespoons of shea butter, 2 tablespoons of beeswax, and 6 tablespoons of jojoba oil or apricot oil. Okay, just 2 teaspoons. And we need our essential oils. Okay, when we get to that, we also need a container to put these ingredients in. This is like a 4 ounce. I think it's a 4 ounce. Let me see. This is a 12 quart. I'm sorry. This is a 4 ounce. This is a 4 ounce. I got them in a pack of 12. These small jars here. So I will be using that for her. And I also have another container that you can just pop the bottle and squeeze the essential oils out. So she doesn't know that I'm giving her an extra. Okay. So that's a good thing. Okay, moving right along. We also have our boiler over here. I'm not putting anything in the microwave. It's already on heat. I'm using my glass boiler and my pot with water in it. So when I put my ingredients inside of my boiler, everything will steam and melt, okay? And then I would transfer it into my jar. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm using my shea butter, which is 2 tablespoons. What which I will be doubling my product because I want her to have a little extra in her container. So I'm doing it one at a time. So this will be 2 tablespoons at first. Yes. So I'm just going to put this in my broiler. It's 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to be doing this measurement twice. I said I'm going to double up my measurements. So, okay. That's 1. This is 2. Okay. Put just a little bit more in there. Just a little bit. Okay. Shea butter goes a long way. Yes. It lasts a long time also. Put this back in my bag. That's what I'm doing now. Keep it fresh and tight. Sealed in good. Okay, moving along. That's our shea butter here. Now we're going to be using 2 tablespoons of beeswax. But like I said earlier, I'm going to double that. So that'll be 4 tablespoons of beeswax. Okay. This is how it comes in little beads. That's 1. 2. 3. And 1 more. It will be 4. Okay, make sure you get all your ingredients, your ingredients off of your measuring spoon. And that was the beeswax here. Okay. And as you can see it, I want you to come a little closer. Move my tripod down a little more. It's already melting. I have my stove on 2. I don't want to burn it, but I want it to melt, okay, evenly. We're also going to be needing 6 tablespoons of jojoba oil and apricot oil. Just really jojoba oil. So I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of jojoba oil and 3 tablespoons of apricot oil. So let me just do this first. That's 1 of the jojoba oil. It's 1 tablespoon. That's 2 tablespoons. That's 3 tablespoons. I did 3, but I said 2 of each. It's okay. Okay. The more moisture, the better. And that was the jojoba oil. And now I'm going to be using my apricot oil in here also. 2 tablespoons. That's 1 tablespoon. And that's 2. Of my apricot oil. Okay. I'm just gonna let that simmer. It's already has a good consistency. Just gonna stir it around and stir it. You also can put this in the microwave, but I don't know about that. But it also costs, you can do that, okay? But I'm not. I'm just putting it on my broiler. And I'm just letting everything just melt, okay? And everything is melting together. It's coming together. Yes. You're stirring this up and keep stirring it. And you all, I will be back to show you the rest. Okay, as you can see, it's not my formula that is bubbling like that. It's my water that's boiling. So this is ready. I'm finna cut my oil off. Yes, I'm going to transfer it into my jar here, 4-ounce glass jar, and let it sit. Okay, this should be enough for her. If not, she knows where to come back and get. I'm just going to take that off. And I'm going to pour this in the jar. Yes. And I have a little left over, but we're going to stick that back on there. Yes. And we're just going to let this mixture just sit. Just sit. And as you can see, this is how it's looking. Okay. I'm just going to let this sit to the side so it can solidify, real solid. Okay. Just sit it here. And I'm going to put my jar on it, my cap for the jar on it, and let it sit. Okay. And remember, it has beeswax in it, so that's what makes the product a solid product. Okay. Okay, we're moving along. And wipe some of this substance off products off that I did spill a little bit of. Okay, I'm gonna move that out of the way because I don't want to keep tossing that. Hitting on it. Okay, we're gonna move to our essential oils. Essential oils. We're gonna move along with our essential oils. Yes. Remember I told you about the essential oils over here? We're going to be using essential oils and our carrier oils, okay? So let me go back to that. Now, I'm just going to be using a couple of drops. It doesn't take much for essential oils, so don't go overboard because it can burn your skin. You have to be very careful when you're using essential oils. Okay? But we need our carrier oil first. So our carrier oil can be jojoba oil, our sunflower oil, almond oil, and our unrefined coconut oil, okay? So we can use all of that. So let's get to it. First of all, I'm not sure what type of oil I'm going to put in there first. I think I'm going to put the jojoba oil in there first. Just a little. I'm just eyeballing it. Don't beat me up about my measurements, but I know we need the base. Okay, we're going to just put that much of that jojoba oil in there. Then we're going to be using our apricot oil. Put a little of that in there. Using my measurements. Okay. Then we're going to be using our sunflower, and coconut oil blend. I love this right here. I love the spout that it has on it. Okay. This is it. And we're also going to be using coconut oil. A little coconut oil. Now mine has already melted to a solid, so I'm going to put my broiler over here again and see if I can get a little coconut oil in here. Just bear with me a little bit. And I'm going to be using a half of a teaspoon every time. It's really not, it's real soft. I'm just going to tap it in like that. I'm just going to tap it. I thought maybe I needed my broiler, but I don't. I'm just going to tap a little bit in because it's already smooth and soft. Okay? Just get a little bit more. It's real creamy and soft. It's not hard. Real creamy and soft because you want to leave your coconut oil room temperature. So I didn't put it in the refrigerator. I kept it in my cabinet. So that's why it's soft. And sometimes it solidifies. It goes to a liquid. So, yes. So I put I put two, what is this? I put half a teaspoons in that. Okay? You want to wipe your container down because it's oily. Okay? Always wipe that down. And then we're going to go in with a little rosemary. It's not called for the rosemary, but I'm going to put some in there. Because rosemary is good for a lot of good things. It's a healthy, natural, essential oil. And that's that rosemary oil. Then we're going to be putting some of that treat your oil in there. Okay? Move my broiler back over here to the side because I thought I needed it, but I don't. Okay? I'm just going to be putting like 1, 2, 3. We're going to be putting 3 of that. Little drops in there. Then we're going to move on to our eucalyptus. We're going to be putting eucalyptus in there. 3 drops in there also. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Not much, like I told you earlier, because it really will affect you. Essential oils are high potency. So we're going to be using this lavender. 1, 2, 3. Okay, in it. Okay. Now that I see that my essential oil container is not that full, I'm going to put my top on it and shake it up so the coconut oil can solidify. As you can see it. Just going to do that. Just shake it up, shake it up. Just shake it up. And this is how it was looking. Like a little cloudy. Yes, it's cloudy. So we're just going to shake it up. And I'm going to fill it all the way up to the top because this is where it's at. I want to fill it all the way up. So I'm going to put some more our oils in here, like apricot oil. Put some more apricot oil in there. Then I'm going to put a little bit more of jojoba oil in there. Just to fill it all the way up. Okay. And there you have it. You have the essential oils. And you have your balm here. As you can see, as it's cooling down, as you can see it, it's solidifying and it has the oil on top. But that's okay. It's going to solidify all together. Okay? And I will be back to show you how it's looking. Thank you all for tuning in to Explicit Wellness. Don't forget to share, like, and share. Make sure you share it with your friends and family members, because we all have friends, family members, coworkers that have eczema, and we want to get control of it. So this is a nice excuse me, y'all, I got a phone call. Let me see. Yeah, so excuse me, you all, again. But yes, this is a good product that you all can use. These are some good products you can use for eczema, and I know she will be satisfied with it. Just trying to close all my ingredients up that I showed you all earlier. But yes, I hope you all will try this recipe out for eczema, because it really does work. I use it on my niece, and she really does like it. My sister loves it. But you have to be consistent with things when you're using it. So always be consistent when you're using things, because if you want it to work, it will work. So make sure that you're using it every day. You can use it in the morning, night, evening, however, you know. But make sure you're using it at night. Wash your skin and just put it on there. And don't use any chemical products, because that's what has your eczema to flare up. Anything with chemicals in it, it will flare it up. So just keep that in mind. And I will be back. Okay, guys, I'm back with the final results of everything. This is the balm for the eczema. I'm going to open it and show you all how it looks. It has solidified to a solid. Okay. And that's the balm. Okay. And this is the essential oil with among the carrier oils that we have here. Yes. So this is the carrier oil. The coconut oil has, excuse me, you all, I have the hiccups. But this is the carrier oil. I mean the essential oil in here with the carrier oils and the essential oils inside. So she has an oil, and she also has a balm, like a liquid, like a solid lotion, like, yes. Okay, I thank you all for tuning in to Explicit Wellness. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Explicit Wellness. And make sure you tell your friends, family members about my channel, because it's explicit. That's what my channel is, Explicit Wellness. I give you everything that you need to know. I give it to you raw. Everything that you need to know is going to be that point. Okay? On point. On point on everything that I tell you all. So thank you all for tuning in again to Explicit Wellness. And you all have a good night.